Hey Leo, what's happening? What's crackin' and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your April 15th through the 30th mid-month love tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube. These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below, and you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, Leo, let's get on into it and see what we got going on for your mid-month messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through April 30th. All right, Leo gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What do we got going on for the Lion gang? What's cracking? Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Two of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Leo, is the Nine of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present is the High Priestess. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Pisces. You also may be dealing with any other sign for that matter, but highlighted by the major arcana, you could be dealing with a Pisces. So based on what I'm seeing, Leo, someone feels left out by you. Definitely with this Five of Pentacles, someone here feels left out in the cold by you. And coming into your current energy, you don't really seem to be very vocal about it. I think you're keeping your reasons to yourself on why you may not be associating with a certain person. And you're doing that with your own reason, and it appears to be good reason because it's definitely coming from an intuitive level. The High Priestess. The High Priestess here talks about intuition and expressing what your gut feelings are telling you. This is an inner knowledge and inner knowing. So Leo, some of you here are having an inner knowing to stay away from somebody. Whatever reasoning that is, it is coming from within. And you are making the conscious choice to do that here with the Two of Swords because it is what feels right. So you're kind of keeping your distance from someone. You're letting yourself go along and move along, and you're kind of just keeping it distant. We're going to take a deeper look into why, of course, moving forward, but clarifying here the Five of Pentacles, why does this person here feel the Five of Pentacles? Why do they feel so lonely? Okay, and we got here the Seven of Pentacles, because someone here is waiting for your response, Leo. They're waiting for your response. They're waiting for you to put an effort, to text message them, to talk to them, to FaceTime them, whatever. Someone wants to hear back from you, but they're not hearing anything, apparently. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Why is Leo the Nine of Wands currently? Why are they so withdrawn? Okay, and we got here the Seven of Wands. You're doing this for a reason. Keep in mind, too, the High Priestess card here, Leo, talks about information being revealed to you. So there could have been information that was revealed to you about this person, which is why you're blocking and removing yourself away from them and setting a little bit of a higher boundary. Okay, so we're going to take a look into this, Leo, and see what we got going on. You are kind of keeping your distance from someone. You're doing it for a reason. They're waiting on you. They're not sure why you're ignoring them. It's a kind of a clusterfuck of emotions right now and confusion. So we're going to get down to the bottom of that and see what we got going on. So, Leo, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout April 2020. Then I'll take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of the month here. We'll see where energies align and then the outcome for the second half of April. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we got going on. Now, in regards to who Leo is dealing with, how do they feel towards Leo and what is going on with them throughout April 15th through the 30th? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. How does the person that Leo is dealing with feel towards Leo? And what is going on with them throughout April 15th through the 30th? Let's take a look. So we got here the King of Pentacles. We got here the Hermit card. Okay, so with these two cards coming out, I did want to point out here, you could be connecting with the Virgo, but this person here is doing their best to handle it. Okay, the Hermit card talks about feeling lonely, being distant, being isolated, and of course, we may be dealing with physical isolation with what's going on in the world, but with the Hermit card here to the King of Pentacles, your person is trying to handle it as best as they can. I feel like they're trying to not, let their ego get in the way or anything like that. It's you know what, actually I kind of feel like it's the opposite thing here. I almost feel like whoever you're connecting with here, Leo, is trying to come up with a justified reason on why you are isolating from them. So their ego here is trying to keep up. All right, we got here Knight of Cups, we got here Three of Cups, we got here Knight of Swords, we got here Nine of Pentacles, we got here Three of Pentacles, and then we got here the Nine of Cups. So based on the person you're dealing with, they're in their head right now, trying to find a justified answer, trying to find a reason why you are very withdrawn, and their ego's kind of coming up with multiple different things. So your person here is overthinking, but they do want to be with you here, Three of Cups. They do want to unite with you and express their love and their offer of love here with the Three of Cups to the Knight of Cups. They also want to communicate. Knight of Swords here, Nine of Pentacles. They want to have true and genuine communication instead of being on their own. But from what I'm seeing, though, in regards to what your person's going to be doing throughout the month, Leo, is don't expect them to text you. Don't expect them to message you. They're waiting for you. This person is definitely staying in the energy of waiting. They're waiting for you to respond to them. So they're going to be waiting for a message here, Knight of Swords, while they stand and sit pretty with the Nine of Pentacles. This person wants you to come to them, considering that they feel that you're the one who's withdrawn in the first place. Now we got here Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. They are hoping that things can get back to normal, to where you two are communicating the way that you were again. And they are hoping that that happens anytime soon, because they felt rather fulfilled when they talked to you. This person likes talking to you, Leo. This person likes being engaged with you, and they're waiting for you to make a move. And the reason why they're doing that is because you seem to be the person who initially put some distance in the connection. So we're going to figure out why. Whether it's a negative reason, a positive reason, we'll figure out why. But your person here is confused. They don't know why you've been so distant. They don't know why you're not communicating with them. They do want answers here, but they're going to wait for you to kind of explain yourself. Okay? Now, in regards to how Leo feels towards this person and what's going on with Leo throughout the second half of April, let's take a look here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. How does Leo feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Leo throughout April 15th through the 30th? Let's take a look here, Leo. Your first card out, Ten of Cups. Whoa. Major feelings, major feelings, major feelings. You do got some feelings for this person. I would definitely say you're falling down the path of love. We got here Page of Wands, we got here the Magician, we got the Five of Wands, we got the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hierophant card. Keep in mind, Leo, remember how, there was a Five of Pentacles in the beginning? Things are starting to add up. You had a Five of Pentacles in the beginning, and you have a Three of Pentacles here. 5 minus 3 is the Two of Pentacles. Here's the Two of Pentacles. It's on your side. What is the Two of Pentacles representing? It's representing you putting in work, you putting in effort, you taking a look at the situation and taking a look at the pros and the cons. Leo, you found somebody you're interested in, but your boundaries and fear is what is basically crippling this connection. You know, we got here the Page of Wands, and part of you feels very much so free and open with this person, but there's another part of you that's balancing or fighting with an internal struggle. You got here Five of Wands, and you got here Six of Cups. A lot of you Leos may be fighting your past right now. Maybe you don't have a good track record of love, or maybe you don't have a good track record in love where you've had many connections that have failed, or many connections that have been dealt with certain types of players, or maybe you've had many connections where you were vulnerable and got hurt. And it feels like you're withdrawing because you're scared to be vulnerable, to keep it a buck with you. And we talked about this actually yesterday in the daily reading, about how Leos are appearing to be scared to be vulnerable. And I feel that energy coming through. I actually heavily feel on the heart chakra here, this energy of your heart being like constrained. You know what I'm saying? The heart just being constrained. So it appears to me here, Leo, you're holding back on your heart rather than expressing it. Some of you guys may be having heart pain as of lately, or feeling problems with your heart as well on a physical level. That's your heart chakra trying to open. Okay? And I feel like your heart chakra has been closed because a lot of you guys have experienced a lot of bad experiences with past lovers. And because of that, you've came from a position where your heart chakra has kind of been closed. You haven't really been very open. So you meet a person you like, you meet a person you're interested in, but there's something intuitively telling you to take a step back from it. And I think that it's not so much intuitive as it is fear. It's not so much of a gut feeling as it is a programming. And I think that that's what I failed to realize in the beginning of this reading, and I think that's what you failed to realize as well. From what I'm seeing here, Leo, I don't think you're intuitively being told to stay away from this person who clearly likes you and is interested in you. I think your subconscious programming from your past and experiences of trauma that you've had is what is crippling you and scaring you into being with something that appears to be good. You know that saying of, if something's too good to be true, it's almost like you feel that in this experience. But I think it's your subconscious programming. I think it's the fact that you're used to being hurt by plenty of people that have done it to you in the past that it makes you afraid to be vulnerable. And with that being said, this isn't a gut feeling to stay away from them. It is a subconscious response. Moving forward in the reading, though, we do have here the Magician and we do have here the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you are working on that. I feel like you are working on it. I feel like you are doing your best to realize that, this is the present moment. This is a new person. I shouldn't judge a new person by their cover. I think you're recognizing too that like every time you meet a new person, you shouldn't bring the past into the present. You shouldn't, expect a new person that you meet to be just like the rest of the people you've dealt with previously. So I think you're trying to work on this, but you're finding it very hard because it all comes down to the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. What do you really want out of a relationship, Leo? What you really want out of a relationship is a marriage. A long-lasting relationship till death do us part. What you really want out of a relationship, for some of you, of course, is kids. A nice, big, happy family. That dynamic is what you're looking forward to. And if you don't get it with this specific person, some of you here feel like, wow, then maybe opening myself up was a waste. Well, here we go, Leo. The thing is like, look, man, at the end of the day, you don't know who you're going to marry until you marry them. You don't know who you're going to die with until you die with them. And you will never know. Psychics can predict it all the time. I have predicted marriages. I have predicted people who are going to get married, of course. But sometimes free will gets in the way of that shit. So my point is it doesn't matter who you're with, and it doesn't matter if you get married. What matters is if you love that person and they love you and you both treat each other equally and you both enjoy spending time with each other. If that is present, you guys will enjoy, what goes on the rest of your life. Chances are you'll end up getting married to that person. But what's most important is taking a look at the present moment and seeing if you're happy with the individual you're dealing with and enjoying the time you're spending with them. Stop thinking too much ahead into the future and stop getting in your head about your past. You are basically trapped between the ghost of Christmas past and the future. You're going back and forth between anxiety of the past repeating itself, history repeating itself, and anxiety of a future that is unknown. So, stay present, Leo. Stay grounded, Leo. Right now is your time to stay present and to stay grounded and to eliminate your fears. Okay? Now, is there any reasons in specific that Leo is holding back from this person? Is there any sort of deception there? Is there any sort of negativity there that we need to talk about? The Empress card flashed at me, so Leo, you could possibly have a child, or this person could have a child. Maybe children can be involved, and that's scary to get into a commitment with. That could be present for some of you. But taking a look at this here, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. I think, like I said, I think the scariest thing for you, Leo, is history repeating itself. It's betrayal. It's something that was going so good turning into a literal nightmare. It's basically seeing something that was perfect unfold in a negative way. That is a fear here. It's a big fear, Leo, of things going south, of things going sideways, of you and this person being so happy, and romantic. Three of Cups, lovey-dovey here, Ten of Cups, and then poof, out of nowhere, Five of Swords comes in and you two break up and it gets messy and it gets ugly. There's that fucking fear. And man, fear is nothing but a, false entity appearing real that comes from your subconscious mind. Fear comes from your brain. It's not a real thing. It just comes from your brain. Leo, Here's my advice to you, man. Even before we get into the rest of the reading, here's my advice to you. If you like this person, fuck everything else that's holding you back. Fuck the fear of it. If you get heartbroken, Leo, you get heartbroken. It is what it is. And heartbreak is going to always navigate you to becoming a stronger person and meeting somebody else anyways. Heartbreak's essential in life for your growth. So fuck it. Stop being so scared about getting your heart broken, because when you're scared of getting your heart broken, you're never going to get to truly experience someone, because you're always scared that they are going to hurt you. Therefore, you're never vulnerable. Be vulnerable, be open. If you fuck with this person like they fuck with you, then get on in there, let them know what's up, and see where that shit goes. If you are enjoying this person in the present moment, there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry about no future, don't worry about no past. Enjoy the fucking moment that you're living in with them. That's the most important key here. And like I said, with this individual right now, they feel left out. They don't necessarily know what's going on. They want answers. They want clarification. They're kind of scared and hesitant to message you first because they don't know why you're so withdrawn. They don't know why your boundaries are so high or why you're like emotionally shut down. They want answers here, Leo. And if you want to be with them, tell them, I'm sorry. You know, be like, hey, I'm sorry that I haven't talked to you in a while. I've been in a place of being scared. I've been scared to be vulnerable. And I'm sure they'll understand. And if you don't want to be with this person, then tell them straight up, hey, I'm sorry, I don't want to be with you. And the reason why I don't want to be with you is because I'm not feeling this connection or this, that, and the third. Look, man, it is your free will. You don't have to be with anybody if you don't want to be. But if you're in this situation and you like this person, don't be fucking afraid to tell them that you like them, and don't be afraid to tell them that you want something with them. It is so important to speak your truth at all costs. You know? It is so important to speak that truth, Leo. So speak that truth to this person. And don't let fear become the centerpiece of anything. Fear is a lie. Fear is bullshit. Fuck fear. Okay? In regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, let's take a look here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th, where energies aligning between Leo and this person. We got here the Ace of Wands, we got here the 10 of Wands, we got here the 4 of Wands, and then we got here the Queen of Wands. That's a lot of wands. Ayo. Well, first things first, 10 minus 4 creates the 6 of Wands, and that is a good card. The 6 of Wands is the card of success and forward movement and change. And what's being changed here, Leo, is you are moving out of this position of being burdened by your past and being burdened about your abrupt future. You're really settling down and enjoying the moment with this person who makes you happy. And with the Ace of Wands here, you're finally ready to take a look at this present moment and enjoy the path that you're on. You're having a new beginning. You're escaping your past and you're escaping your immediate future. You're just enjoying the moment you're in now, and that feels very fucking empowering. Queen of Wands, it feels empowering. It feels good. And Leo, every reading that I do, specifically right now, is a reading out of love for you guys, man. I love each and every single one of you. And I'm going to tell you how I feel, but I'm going to say it with love. Whether it's tough or soft, I'm going to say it with love. Leo, if you love somebody, quit pussyfooting around. Let them know you love them. Get on down there and say, hey, man, I fucking love you. Let's see where it goes. Speak your truth. And if you don't love them, speak your truth and say, hey, I'm sorry, I don't want this. It is what it is. The point is here, though, is don't let fear cripple you from doing something you want and being with someone you want to be with. Don't let subconscious programming from your past make you fear that history is always going to repeat itself. History only repeats itself if you allow it to. History only repeats itself if you continuously expect the same thing to happen over and over and over again. You know? We got to understand that sometimes we manifest similar things over again because our beliefs are aligned to the fact that we don't deserve anything better. That's a very powerful statement, but sometimes we don't recognize that our beliefs are aligned to things that are out to get us, that things are, our beliefs can be aligned to toxic cycles. And when you change your beliefs and start to realize that you deserve something better, most of the time you manifest better scenarios. So be mindful of saying to yourself that, oh, history always repeats itself. It only repeats itself if you allow it to. Either way, Leo, looking pretty strong here. You're looking like you're dropping in the negativity. You're looking like you are, having forward movement with this person, changing your perception about it, and being in the moment with them and enjoying it. Because you stepped up and you said, fuck fear. 8 of Pentacles here, Magician. Fuck fear. Okay? As for the overall outcome between Leo and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout April 15th through the 30th. And we got here the Judgment. Taking a chance on me, baby. I like it. Oh, we got the Judgment. And the Judgment talks about taking a chance on you as well as them taking a chance on you as well. And we got the World card. A new cycle and a new beginning is born. I like that. You could be connecting here possibly with a fixed sign, by the way, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo, and taking a look at the next card on the top of the deck. That's Six of Wands. Okay, 10 minus 4, 6 of Wands. There we go. We got success. I like that, man. I like that a lot, Leo. Things are looking very good in this reading. Just to point out some of the signs you could be connecting with, because I know people like that. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be connecting with a Pisces. You could be connecting possibly with an Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. And that's about it for the major arcana signs. Either way, though, Leo, you look like you're going to give this a chance, and they're going to give you a chance as well. I feel a genuine connection with this person. I feel genuine confusion on their end of why you've been so withdrawn. And I think this is an individual that wants to move some love forward with you. And the only way you could see where things go is if you let down that emotional shield, you let down that vulnerability shield, and you give it a fucking shot. You got to go into every relationship with a clean slate. Never bring your past into your present, and go into every relationship or every connection understanding that the possibility of heartbreak is there. But even if your heart gets broken or not, at least you came out of that connection knowing what it is you wanted and knowing what, and you know, figuring out what happened. You know, you got to figure out things in life. You can't just not take the shots. You know, you miss 99% of the shots you don't take. So either way, Leo, you get heartbroken, you get heartbroken. You get married to this person, you get married to this person. The point is if you like them in the moment and you're enjoying them, and they like you in the moment and they're enjoying you, enjoy the fucking present moment. Fuck the past. Fuck the future. Ground yourself in the now. Okay? Ground yourself in the now. Nonetheless, Leo, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below, baby. If it doesn't resonate, better luck next time. And open your heart chakra here. Your heart needs some clearing. Keep in mind, there's going to be your heart chakra is going to be opening this month. You're going to feel that release. So be ready to love again, baby, because it's coming. All right? Much love to you, Leos. Have an awesome one. And like I said before, if it doesn't resonate, better luck next time. There's always going to be readings and content on my channel. There's always other readers you can check out. So feel free to do that. All right? Much love to you guys. And I will catch you guys in May 2020. All right? Peace.